Before I get started on this video, I want to give a hearty thank you to the Pokitto community, specifically F-Manga and Torch, who both did all the heavy lifting on this video. Now I get to be the pretty face. Appreciate it. That's a great intro. Hey there, real gamers. And all you gatekeepers out there as well. Retro Rob here, and welcome to Retro Rob Plays Everything. Pretty regularly, I get asked, you see that deep breath, by the way? Every so often, I get asked, hey Rob, where can I pick up one of these great Pokittos that you keep showing us? And I have to answer, I'm sorry, they're not in production. They're making a new model. It's coming, but it's not out yet. And they're not selling the old ones anymore. And then, you know, you go sobbing away and cry some, and then, you know, many of you in your sadness just quit running to a Steam Deck, and, you know, maybe you're living in regret right now. I know. It's pretty rough. But today turn those frowns upside down, because I'm going to show you how to put a Pokitto on your Steam Deck. Oh yeah, this is going to be good.
Thumbs up, comment and subscribe, or I will go Skynet on your butt.
Alright folks, I'm going to be doing today's video with the help of a keyboard, a mouse, and nothing but my Steam Deck. That said, you don't even need the keyboard and the mouse. You could use the touch screen, and you could hit Steam X and give yourself a virtual keyboard and do this whole thing from there. But the first thing we're going to do is we are going to put the Steam Deck into desktop mode. I'm going to press the power button and hold it down. And then I'm going to choose switch to desktop. Alright, now that we're at the desktop, first thing we're going to do is open up the browser. And I got two websites open, but let's start with this first one. And that is the Pokitto Emu website. And that's github.com /manga Pokitto Emu /releases/tags v103. Don't worry, I've got a link down below to that. You don't have to memorize that. And surprise, we're gonna do the Windows version. The reason we're doing that, even though I prefer to use Linux versions on the Steam Deck, is that the Linux version actually requires some root access, and I don't want to do that because there's possibilities that something might change on the deck and break it, or you might break your deck, you know, because anytime you have root, it's a problem. All right, so I've downloaded that already, but the next thing I need to do is I need to download a couple of games. So we're gonna pick a couple of games and do let's just do, come on, I want some simple ones because I want this to be pretty easy to do. There we go. Let's do a Galaxy Fighter. And we'll download that one. And then we'll fight. We're gonna do one more because I want to show you how to change up games. It's kind of an interesting process. And let's do Scrambler. I don't think I've done Scrambler. There we go. Okay, we've downloaded 3 games now. And I'm gonna just close out of this for now. All right, sorry about that. Had a dog attack. Let's see, where were we? Yeah, we're open up the file manager. Make sure you're in downloads right here. It's on the left side. First thing we're going to do is the Pokitto Emu. And we're just going to extract and auto detect that subfolder. By the way, if you don't see the folder right away, kind of just go up into documents or desktop or wherever and then come back. Sometimes it doesn't refresh super fast. Anyway, here we go. We got this all in here. And I'm going to look real quick at that Pokitto Emu. So I don't know why I was going to check to see if it needed to be executable or not. Nope, no idea what I was doing. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I am going to rename this, just to make it easier to work with. take off that i686 and the windows. I'm just gonna call it Pokitto Emu. And then this is gonna be a little bit sloppy, just so you know, but you know, it works. You can do it neater if you would like. I'm just gonna drop the games I want to play in here. Oh, and we're in Scrambler. That in there. Now I'm going to take a look, make sure everything's in here. Looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go drag it into my home folder, which is where I like to work with things. If you'd like to, you can make a copy of it. So you have emergency copy in case you mess something up, but not really needed. It's kind of hard to mess up. And it's not like it takes a whole lot of time to re-download it. All right, so we got the Pokitto Emu right here. Good. We're gonna go into Steam now. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a game. Add a non-Steam game to my library. And if you look, it's not here, which is very sad. So you have to browse for it. And remember where you put it? I put it in home/deck. And then if you look underneath there, I should have my Pokitto. Pokitto, where are you? Ran away. There we go. Pokitto Emu. Okay. Notice how there's nothing in there. Don't worry. Just switch over to applications. Oop. Switch over to all photos. What is wrong with me? There we go. Future Rob here. The words I'm looking for are all files. All files. There we go. And look for the Pokitto Emu. There it is. There's a couple different ways you can do this too. This I find kind of works the best. So now I'm gonna hit open. And should be selected. Add selected program. All right, first things first, let's go find that file that we created. I'm doing a search for Pokitto, and there we go, Pokitto Emu. And we're gonna do the gear, and we want to do properties. And under, well, first things first, let's do compatibility. You need to force Proton. Do your favorite version. I've tested a couple, and they've all worked so far. I think I did the latest 3. They all seem to work. But make sure that you do that, otherwise it will not work. Shortcut. Launch options. Here's the important part, because Pokitto Emulator only does one file at a time, or one game at a time. So if I want to do the Galaxy Fighters game, say, I do copy. And under, where'd you go? Where'd you go? There it is. Under we're missing part of the screen. There we go. Under launch options, I'm putting that Galaxy Fighters .pop file. Awesome. And just to test it, let's see if it's working. It says it's running. That's a good sign, right? All right. Don't hit C for the loader. There we hit A, and so far, so good. It is working. All right. That's good. But there's more. So the game's working, you're happy with it, but you're kind of bummed out that every time you need to change games, you're going to have to go in and edit the launch properties. You don't have to do that. What you can do, however, is you can rename this shortcut to Galaxy Fighters. Or the name of the game you're trying to run. You know, it doesn't have to be Galaxy Fighters. There's no law. And it will change the name of it. Also, while I'm in here, say I wanted to change the icon for it, I can do that too. You know, maybe I was smart enough to have downloaded a JPEG at some point and look at it. And I can match it. It prefers PNG, but you can do a JPEG with it if you want. And there we go. Now I've got a little icon for it too. And close it out. One more thing, just in case you want that custom background, you can right click. Notice how I'm on Galaxy Fighters. I can right click. I can set a custom background. And I will go to deck. And go into my Pokitto folder where I have conveniently downloaded a background for Galaxy Fighters. And there we go. I've got a little Galaxy Fighters background. I can also do custom logo for it. JPEG, there we go. And I can use that other one. There we go. So now I've got this all nice and custom and pretty. Let's continue. Okay, so now Galaxy Fighters is in there, but you want to add another game. So you basically can go through the exact same thing again. You add a non-Steam product. You can browse over. It'll still be in the same directory. You can go all files. You can add the Pokitto again. Booyah. Open it up. And then add the selected program. And it's, you know, it's slow, but you'll be able to add it now as a separate game. And you notice, when I go here, see, it doesn't have a launch option, so it's going to be different. So I can go in, find the name of my next one, which is going to be Scrambler here. There we go. And it looks pretty good. Change the name. Scrambler. And if you wanted to, I mean, you could add a grouping, you know, that's all Pokitto games, and then you could have them all in one list as well. Anyway, there we go. Now we got Scrambler in there. You know, I forgot to do. Here, would have been a big mistake. There we go. And now I can launch Scrambler. Assuming it works with the emulator. There we go. Which I didn't test this, so we're taking a big risk here. And it does. There we go. There's Scrambler. Pretty cool. All right. We're not done yet, though. We are not done yet. The reason is that you have to map the controls. And also, I mean, you want this thing full screen, right? You don't want to be messing around with it in a window. Well, there's good news for that. Let's go back to gaming mode. All right, let's get ready to play some Scrambler. First things first, we're gonna go edit this guy right here. Gamepad with joystick trackpad, that's fine. We're gonna go into edit layout. First thing we'll do is the buttons. Button A, I just do these two. Let's see. A goes to A, B goes to S. Notice that I'm in the keyboard section. X I map to C. And there's some emulator buttons. If you look on the website for the emulator, you could probably map some of these to those as well. You go back. Here's the D-pad. Notice how it's on the numpad. That's where these are. So I want the up arrow key and direction pad left. So I want to go with the numpad again. To left, down. There's down and right. And there is right. There we go. One other thing I do is I will take the left joystick and I'm going to turn it into a D-pad. And I'm going to do the exact same thing as I did with the other one. Did I just do the wrong one? No, I didn't. Good. There we go. I'd hear it. I'm sure I'd hear it. Actually, I'd see it in a minute. There we go. And then the right. And that's it. Should be set. Got my buttons set. Ready for this? I'm not. We'll see if there's yeah, there is not a problem. Good. And you see I can control the volume now. And there's Scrambler. And it runs, oh, it runs pretty well. And now I'm using the analog stick. You can see how it all just tears together. And there we go. You are now using your Steam Deck is a Pokitto. You lucky stiff you. That wraps it up for this video. I want to thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.